please be kind. Please, let's get out of our mind. Please, let's leave the evil and drama behind. We can all seek what we wish to find. We have to take a break and get out of the daily grind. We have to look at what we are truly assigned. We cannot let the world keep heading towards decline. We have to wake up as we have been designed. Even though some can see, are we all a form of blind? What has happened to mankind? Things have become gods and humans have been mined. We are all one, we are humankind. Let's all realign. Let us unlock our unconscious mind. We can change the world by breaking free and not being confined. We can reset and redefine. All we have to do is take a deep breath and be kind.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Candace Moment Show. I'm so happy to be able to do this show with Candace, my friend and my business partner. She's been doing some incredible things lately. A couple of books, all kind of stuff. But anyways, we're going to talk about her vacation with her fabulous son and mother. How wonderful was that cruise? But first, before we do that, I just want to say June 19th is Juneteenth, and we're going to have a mural event like we did last year down Thorson Lane. It'll be like 60 or 70 people come on paint on our mural for Juneteenth. Last year it was so good. I love seeing it. It's perfect. Like you can't beat it. So I'm preparing for that. And we have murals that we're doing around Burlington mostly. And it's taking a lot of time because some of my walls have been bombed. So if anybody's a muralist or artist, I need your help. It's Bruce Wilson. So Bruce Wilson 817@gmail.com. Okay, I'm gonna put that up there on the thing for. But anyways, I'm so excited. Candace, what else we got to say? What else we got to announce first off?
Well, thank you everyone for joining us. I know you can't see Bruce, so you're hearing him talk, but you see me. But he doesn't have a camera. So thank you for starting the show, Bruce. I'm glad to be here today. Yeah, it's been fun. It's summertime, right? So everyone, hopefully, wherever you're at least warming up a little bit. You said it was warm there yesterday,
Yeah.
Bruce.
Yeah. It was really hot yesterday, better today. So Candace, let's talk about your two books. What's the name of them and what is it all about?
Yeah, so I have the first one that's been out, I think it just hit a year actually, either this month or last month, and it's The New World Light, Poetic Affirmations to Create Heaven on Earth, and it has been very successful. It won if you've been following us, if you haven't, then I'll let you know it won the 2024 International Impact Book Award. My second one is drafted. I was getting ready to push publish, and I don't like the font on it. So I got to edit all the font, and then it will be ready to go on Amazon anytime. And then I also kept the New World Light theme, but I changed the title or the second part to Awakening the Soul Through Poetry. So that
How nice is that?
Yeah, it's a really good one. It's got the collection of my ones that are on my website and just a little bit about me and what I've been through. So
nice. And I know for a fact that, like just lately, a magazine wanted you to be in their magazine and talk about all the wonderful things you do because they saw you on YouTube somewhere. You probably can know how they picked your name, but your name is so Candace R. Owens is like she's the deal. So anyways, Candace, let's talk about the magazine. What you want to? Let's talk about. Oh, I know. Let's talk about our music that we made fun of. What? Wow! Did you put that for what? Did you put that on the show?
Yeah. So the first one was I like to keep that as the theme song for the show, the Please Be Kind, because it's my first song I ever created on my own, and it really kind of goes with our theme. And I asked the Jordan here at the show to close it with the newest song, which I've created, which I think I'm over 17,000 views now, and it's been less than 2 months. And it's called Can We? And so it's a really, really good song, kind of catchy, trying to get more upbeat. So I'm getting better as I go. But I've actually had people, I think I kind of shared it with you, that's even reached out and they're wanting to collaborate music wise. You know, there are people, I've had record companies, people. So it's, I mean, I think you told me though, I got to slow down a little bit because I'm one of those people, I just keep opening all these doors and I'm like, oh gosh, I got too many open, close, close. So, you know,
I
it's,
remember I should talk to you about business or whatever we were trying to do, or let's catch up with each other. We could talk for like hours if we wanted to, but now I get like 6, 7 minutes. I know you gotta go. I know you gotta go.
yeah.
You gotta do this and that, you know. And so you're so busy. That's why I said slow down.
I know. And that cruise, I mean, that was like why I want to kind of talk, why I wanted to talk about it too. And I sent Jordan some pictures just to make it more personal for everyone so you could kind of see, I don't know where she'll put them or how to work out, but that was the first time I think ever in my life I've never had stuff to do. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't busy having to make sure dinner was cooked. I wasn't busy having to do stuff for people at work. I wasn't busy having to take care of animals. Like, I don't know. It was a really life-changing experience that I think everyone should be able to experience somehow, some way. Even if you can't go on a cruise, just disconnecting from everything. Because I didn't have cell phone coverage, you know, just completely out in the middle of the ocean, with nothing to do but have fun. So that really made
Yes.
me appreciate things a lot more and be like, hey, I can be
Right.
busy, but I also have to enjoy life.
No
Not
doubt
all
about it.
about doing stuff.
I'll say that to you a zillion times. You know, so everybody who just tuning in, this is the Candace Moment Show, and she's just led into what she did on her vacation and where she went to. Go ahead, Candace. What you doing on your vacation? Where'd you go?
So we went on a 7-day carnival cruise. We went to Cozumel, Mexico, Rotan, and then Costa Maya. So, and it was me and my mom, my aunt, or my two aunts, and my son. And so my mom did it as a gift for us, or I wouldn't have been able to go. So I'm so grateful for that. Um, but yeah, we went out of Texas, which I'd never really been to Texas. It's huge compared to Kentucky. I'm like, oh wow, I'm definitely a small town girl. I'm used to green stuff
Huh?
everywhere. And Houston and Dallas, it's like concrete
Kentucky
buildings.
bluegrass. You used to go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. So when I came back to Kentucky, I'm like, there's trees, there's grass. But you know, in Mexico, like people were so kind and just no matter where we went, people were so kind. And you know, I think people across the world can be rude, but just there's about 6,000 people on that ship with us, which was way too
Well,
many.
that's a lot.
Yeah. I want to do a cruise again, but not that big. It was way too many people. And people just they get snippy and rude and you know, a lot of
Uh,
people expect a lot of the service, like the people that work there. I don't like your servers, your cooks. Like I was surprised at how demanding. I don't want to just say Americans because there's people from all over the world on that ship. I'm just surprised at how demanding people are. You know, I was just grateful to have a lot of the opportunities to try some of the things that they offer there, and a lot of people were just complaining because it wasn't good enough. So that was a hard part to accept, but hey, it is what it is,
that's
right?
it. You know, so Candace R. Owens, check it. So that's what you and I, um, who we are. We're not better than nobody. Our goal is to get too great to measure, which the Bible says that's what we deserve. And so I know you're a very humble person, you know, and you know being humble give you wisdom and at least a long life. And and I love that about you because sometimes your first booker say be kind. You got to say Bruce, be kind. I know what you mean. What I'm trying to say to you is, and I'd be like, yo, we need to try to promote that, see maybe we can market that, sell this, that, other point, whatever, how our business when we talk business. And you'd be like, well, let's hold down, hold down. I'm like, whoa, anyway, so that's my side of the coin is try to promote what we do and, try to market us and make some money. But if we're both not agreeable on it, the timeline, I'm down with you. It only take one of us to say not yet. But anyways, so you got songs,
Yep,
you
I got
got
songs.
what
Yep.
you got?
The poetry contest just ended. That was super successful. I've picked our winner. I will say that it is they're from the United States, so that's
Nice.
really exciting.
We get poetry all around the world. Hey, so let me ask you a question. So I don't know if I got those poems or the winner in my email. Did you send that to me?
I don't know if I've sent it to you because I've just looked through them probably last week or two.
Yeah. You know, for the numbers that we had, it's not like 800 people this time. And so, you, you know, we had 800 people. I'm like, I want to get to it. I want to read over them. And I read over a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? But you read over all of them. You know what I'm saying? So thank you so much for reading over our poetry contest winners, all their poetry, and really putting your brain on who could be first. Do we have a second and third place? We don't, do we?
I think this time I probably won't do second and third just because like for our contest, I mean, I like it in general, but for what the goal of what we're doing is, we really only need a first place, right? Because unless we're
Right.
doing certificates, like the goal is to get on the show. And so really second or third place, they're not going to get anything, not anything. I mean, don't get me wrong, the certificate's valuable. I really take value in the certificates that I have, but at the same time, you know, I don't really know besides that what we can offer. So, and sometimes it's hard to pick second and third. It's hard just to pick a one because there's so much talent out there. You know, to pick one's hard, so then to do second and third makes it even
I'm
harder.
so glad we don't have to sit back and debate over each poem. Like we had 800 and all that. You know?
No, and I never critique people's work. Like that's one thing we.
I was trying to say, we had to pick a winner. We got to read them all. You read them all.
Yeah.
Not like 800.
Believe it or not, too, it's emotionally draining, right? Because the poems, it's all emotion. So, you know, some of them, one of the contests, I don't think we really had that big of a theme. So we just got a whole bunch of stuff. And it was like 1 minute I was reading happy stuff. The next minute I'm reading stuff that's got me crying. I'm like, okay, what are we doing? Whew. I gotta have a theme. I gotta have a filter.
I hear you. So guess what? So I got one of my person that's new to Art So Wonderful. He's gonna help me. I'm gonna say a few words, and because he'll help me with that building I was telling you about. You know, he's gonna go through it, and then he'll tell me. I already know what's gonna need really pretty much nothing because you working with buildings that's owned by universities or colleges. They always stay up. Know nothing about it. But hold on, let him introduce himself and talk about some of the things we're doing.
All right, how you doing? My name is Byron Perkins, and I'm from New York City, Harlem, and I'm 46 years old, and I'm into building, construction, and plumbing. I'm like a jack of all trades. So yes, I'm glad to meet Bruce. It's a good man right here, and yeah, he definitely. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So man, it's gonna be exciting, I'm gonna have my business partner come up there because we're gonna be teaching poetry in one of those buildings the 751.
Oh, that's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Y'all got some big things going on there in Vermont.
Who's y'all?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
You mean y'all? What that mean? You mean us, right? That's right. I may have said the wrong one. So, anyways,
good. I was like, yeah, that's good. You all have good things going on. Like,
Candace, how you feeling?
Good.
Good. So, how's the chick? Let's go over. What you got? A chick too? How many chickens you got? Geese? What you got?
They're still all alive, so I haven't got any more, and I haven't lost any. So I think
how many you have of each? You got
6 chickens.
6 chickens.
5 ducks.
5 ducks.
And 2 geese.
Damn. Oh, to our listeners, those chickens, geese, and what was the last one are ducks. They are so beautiful. Their feathers are like she sent them to Chanel or somewhere to get that. She like, she like she take care of those animals. One had a little injury with his leg. She said, you come out the coop, you gonna stay in a little luxury. I'm pushing in the garage and we're gonna work with you. And she did. He's like, good. I mean, she's good. Wow. I know. How good is that, bro? I know. Then what she got, like, what, what you got, 2 pounds or two, like, is like, you call them pounds?
Yeah, 2 ponds.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm having to keep the
Yeah.
grass mowed.
I know. And oh God, you mow the grass. You know what? You kind of get on my nerves when I gotta mow the grass a little bit because, which is all good. It's natural. I know what you mean, but you got like 4 acres or something. You gotta mow. Something crazy. I know. She got
How
a
does it get
John
on
Deere.
your nerves? You ain't even got to mow it. That
I
don't make
know.
no sense.
That's
It gets
pitiful.
on my nerves because I got to get out there and take care of it, but it's beautiful, right? So you can't get on my
Yes.
nerves. I got to appreciate it.
That's a figure. That's a joke. You know that. All I'm trying to say is that I know what it entails when you
Yeah.
cut that lawn, and because I be wanting to talk about what we're doing and whatever. But he's like, I see her. She got a John Deere, like with a 3-point turn or whatever. What is it? What you have?
It's a John Deere 0 turn.
0 turn. Boy. She be cut around. That's nice. Yeah, so that's a good thing about mowing the grass, because at least you have some comfort.
Yeah, I about threw that Brandon into the pond. It's been a journey, but we're good now. I think I finally figured out how to drive it. So
it's not level though, right? It's still kind of like you might fall in the hole.
I don't know if no, it's pretty level, so I'm good for now.
Yeah, cool. So let's see. That's when our airplanes win the flight zone. Everybody, so it's flying to the airport because we live near there. Yeah, Burlington International. No, so Candace, so God, you got a new position. Really, really, you already was administrator. You already was administrator, and all the things you do, professional what you do. But man, now you got something to do. A little bit.
It's
And you're like,
yeah.
Go ahead, what about it? No, we ain't gotta go through all of, what's good about it. Let's talk about what's good, right? That's all.
Yeah.
Let's talk about all of what's good. You just got a promotion. What's good? What you good about it? What you like about it? You know what I'm saying? Because that was a good one. You knew that was coming. You told me a long time ago. So you don't want to say what's good?
I mean, I do.
Now what's
good?
It's good. Go ahead. That's it. Okay, let's leave right there. How's whatever? Let's just leave that alone. But I know you like the university. You're always wearing the colors. You're like University of Kentucky. I'm like, yeah. I'm gonna put my Northwestern gear on.
Oh gosh.
One day. You got
I've been there forever though. So
I know you got a lot of stuff, hoodies and everything. And so, God, I mean, I look at like the gear, but I was, the UK, I'm like,
Speaking of though, I think I told you one of my poems. We are having a staff retreat, and I wrote a poem for leadership, and it's actually going to be read there. I'm not sure open or closed, but one of the leaders is going to read that. So I was pretty excited.
Well, that haven't happened yet. The poem you wrote is this something different?
I sent it to you to look at, the one I wrote for work. It's being
okay, yeah. So, I thought they was going to be doing. I thought that was already done now.
No,
but
it's coming up, and I think
nice.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be there?
Yeah, I'll be there. So, yeah. You still there, Bruce? Bruce.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I thought you went away for a minute. It got quiet.
Oh no, it's wind, but I'm not sitting outside. I was just trying to get like a backdrop like you have, I don't have legs. I ain't got no boot docks and all
This
that
is from the
fancy.
cruise right here. I'm trying to relive this.
I know.
So
You stay with it. Memories is best,
Yeah.
Yeah, you had a great time. That was good. Also, I saw some of the pictures. Those were real. I could tell that the weather was nice. Well, speaking of the weather, What was the weather there? You stayed there for like 5 days or 7 days? How many days you
Yeah, it was beautiful every single day. My poor son got sunburnt and like
go?
thought he was traumatized for life.
Man, like boy,
Yeah,
you got,
sunburnt. He'd act
oh,
like he was dying. He wouldn't even leave the room. I'm like, oh
my
my God,
son,
not that
he's
bad.
so good. You know, he do every piano and karate and basketball and football, and he's good at all of them. So,
Yeah,
yeah. And so,
football's journey to be our life, so that struggle's real.
mm,
But yeah,
nice.
it was really, really nice to get away and have the beautiful weather. And it was weird to look out, just like the picture behind me, like there was nothing but water no matter where you looked. And I've
What
been to
color was the water?
lakes and
Caribbean. What
been at
color
the
was the
beach,
water? What color was the water?
bright blue and dark blue. So
Nice,
yeah.
right? Yeah, I love it. Wow. I'm so glad you had a good time and the weather was good for you because you really deserved it. You waited a long time. You talked about that for 2 months or three. I mean, it was just good because you said, I got to stop packing. I'm like, okay, like a month.
That was my mom in my ear. She's like, "You ready? You started packing?" I'm like, "No, am I supposed to? I don't know."
Uh, yeah, well, you had a great time. So number one boy got a sunburn.
Yeah.
I mean, you get no sunblock on him or nothing like that. Why you didn't put that on? Why he didn't get that done?
But the first day we were like just so absorbed with doing what we were doing, we didn't even pay attention, and the sun didn't even feel that hot. But the sun there is a lot different. So when you're
Yeah,
on the water, and normally he can handle it here fine. Um, but
yeah, I get it.
there,
When I go to Vegas
no.
a couple times, oh my God, it's dry heat, but it be hot in Vegas. Yes, burning hot.
Cooking.
Because it's dry heat, it don't feel. They say the temperature 96. And it's like it feel like about 87 or 85. Because the dry heat. That's a good thing about it, but it still be hot as hell in Vegas. So I kind of get what you're saying. Hmm. So, how many islands did you go to?
3.
Well, I mean, 3 islands. That's cool, right? You had one you enjoyed more than the other one, or you enjoyed them all the same?
I think my favorite one would have to be the one that almost felt like it was a private island. I think it was Rotan. I think like you got off, you got on a ski lift, you rode that over, and literally it was nothing but trees. And they had like a whatever straw, like little cabanas, all the different things. And so there was nobody there except for people that were docked or worked there. So there wasn't like a lot of buildings and traffic. And there may have been excursions, but I just really
Nice.
hanging out
That's
at the
nice.
beach.
So
Yeah.
you hang out at night. Did you put on like one of those little, um, you know, skirts? That's like they have little straw skirts sometimes.
That's
Did
Hawaii.
you put on
No.
anything like that? What was your dress?
Um,
Well, ain't nothing wrong. Like I say, what you do in Vegas, stay in Vegas.
well, I know what you
Mhm.
do on the boat stays on the boat. But
That's
no.
right. That's right. That's right. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. So I'm just saying, the weather was really good. I know
Mhm.
you had a couple of drinks,
Yeah.
and so it was probably a little groovy, which was great. You deserve all that relaxation and everything that you. I know you enjoyed it so much. You told me everything. And when you were gone, I was like, I was happy. I was like, oh, where's my business partner? I can't send her. She can't answer another way. And I was like, I didn't even wasn't like that for maybe one day or two. But then, and then, one day, and then I said, you on your vacation. I started feeling so happy that you were there because I know, as us being business partner and friends, pretty much what you have to do as a mother and mother grass. You got your mansion on the 2 ponds. All the things you have to do, work. Oh God, son, um, mother, take care of yourself, and then your wonderful mother. Sometimes you have to do some things for her, and then you gotta deal with me. That's your business, but now you deal with me. You know how it is. Oh
Well,
boy,
yeah, I
I'm
think
a
I
lot.
learned too that was like I don't do enough self-care. Like I don't you know, even just having, I don't drink, but my mom got the drink package because we shared the room. So I was like, all right, let's do it up. And it really made me not, you know, more, which I don't encourage people to drink. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just saying do things that are outside
Get
your
your
comfort
drink on.
zone. Right. I mean, do what you gotta do to have a good time. Just
Cause you said what
be
you do on a
mindful.
cruise, stays on a cruise. Didn't you
That's
say that?
true.
Didn't
Yeah.
see you say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Whatever. I know you had fun, and you know you did the right things, and now you know. Did you get sunburned?
not as bad as Mason did. No.
No, actually, did you get
No,
some? You said no.
not to a point that I was like crying. Like, no, I put lotion on and I was good.
Oh, I'm glad. You know, both of y'all don't have to suffer. Yeah, you know, at least it just, one of you. But anyway, so okay, so when the cruise ship take off, wow, how long if you was to estimate that before it when you can't see the place you took off from, when you can't see that, how far you gotta be out in the water? How many miles or
I don't know. It just disappears. They have a sail away party, and then before you know it, you know, it's you're out there. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, yes, I hear you. So guess what? Wow. Now, one thing I was, like wishing that, boy, your travel would had to move a little faster. I don't know how it is, stuck in O'Hare, all the places like Washington, whatever I'm at, and I gotta stay there like that. Was it 2 flights canceled or just one?
I think it was just one. Yeah, we got stuck in Dallas. Our flight kept getting delayed
Yeah,
in Dallas.
it took you forever to get there.
Yeah, those bigger airports, that's why I'm like, wow. I'm trying to, that's part of my goal though. I carry my passport around so at any time I can be like, let's go. Because I'm like, I need to experience, don't get me wrong, I love Kentucky. It's small, beautiful, not small, it's a bigger state, but I mean, it's beautiful. There's not, really, it's just peaceful and getting out and seeing all these different airports and cultures. I'm like, I
I'll
gotta
be
get
there.
out more. I
Yeah.
gotta get out of my comfort zone a lot more. So,
Man,
yeah.
listen, you know what? It kind of seemed like you need to go back over 101. I don't even want to go to 101. What about 8 on 8 or something? The classes. Sometimes it seems like you got to go back to 101. You know what I mean? Because that too great to measure. It messed me up. We got to be stick on and stay on anything we say. It's got to be a part of what's good and too great to measure. And stay on the narrow path
I'm
because
ready. I got my
that's
passport.
I,
I'm
I
ready.
you are. That's I know, but don't listen. Go. We'll talk about it a little bit because you talk about. We gotta wait. I don't have to. I don't feel like waiting. Our goal is to like meet. Work with people. Keep trying to see if we can get them on a narrow path and try to help them what their goals are. And be a part of also educating everybody about something good. Be something good. Be kind. All the things that we try to say. We don't say, right? That's our goal. That's our job, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to. Yeah. No doubt.
So
No
we
doubt
gotta
about it.
ourselves, right? We gotta have that self-care and
No doubt about it. No doubt
yeah.
about it. Yeah. Yeah. We no doubt
Can't
about
pour
it.
from an empty cup, basically. You know what I
You
mean?
know,
With
I always like
others. Yeah.
I try to relax in a comfortable place once a month for like 5 days, hang out, get a spot. I mean, it's hot tub, whatever. But anyways, so wow. So what you got some plans for the weekend? I gotta
Um,
cut you grass. I gotta mow the lawn.
well, I do. It's every weekend. Yeah, just outdoor doing stuff around the house, just being an adult.
What's not done? What's not done?
I gotta spray.
I mean, what else you have to do?
I gotta spray weed stuff all over the property because I had it weed eated, but I gotta spray stuff so it doesn't grow back.
Is that like how long is that? How many is it around the house?
I gotta
Right?
do the fence lines, the house. So it'll probably be about, I don't know.
Once you hire that dude, that guy to do it, give him a little extra, if he'll, give him some income.
Well, I mean, I could, but if I can do it myself, I try to do it myself.
Oh, no, I get it, because
Yeah.
we can't afford $50 or whatever. We can't afford that. No way.
I ain't gonna
I mean,
say
we can.
I'm working on getting rich.
we
I can
can,
afford it. I just choose not to buy it, because I can do it. So, but like, yeah, it's a lot, but it keeps me busy, right? When I get done, I get to sit down and have me a drink and look and be like, yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, because you know what? He loves.
You still there, Bruce? I think our time might be about up. You still there?
Yeah, can you close the show?
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
I'm like, it's
Go ahead.
almost 6 o'clock. We've just been talking away. But thank you everyone for joining us, including Bruce's, oh my gosh, I don't remember his name, Bruce.
Byron Perkins.
Bobby Perkins. Thank you. It was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you for joining us and having him come, Bruce. Thank you for having me. Thank you, CCTV. We appreciate all you all, and we hope you enjoy the song. Stay in tune for all the amazing stuff that Bruce Wilson and his team does, and Poetry Pioneer, and together we're trying to do we are doing amazing things. So stay tuned for more, and we'll see you next time. Thank you again, Bruce. I'll talk to you later.
Thank you, Candace. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Every night I lay down in bed, praying to God, take away the dread, clear my mind, take the pain from my head. I try my best to stay ahead. Some days it's hard, I just want to hide.